This is Citi TV. Marricke Gane is my guest. The NDC in 2016 presented a manifesto. They are yet to give us a manifesto for 2020. That 2016 one was defeated. NPP has presented a manifesto. They talked about transforming Ghana for all. What is your manifesto going to do?
Our manifesto...
So you have it with you. Maybe you can read the cover for me. What
our manifesto largely is about investing in citizens and building a Ghana that works for every one of us, not just a few.
How?
By ensuring that for the first time we are not investing resources into people's pockets, that they're actually being invested in Ghanaians, especially the young people. By ensuring that we bridge the gap, the equity gap that is hanging, whether it's economic or infrastructure.
Has that not been solved by Nana Akufo-Addo through free SHS, advanced?
No, first of all, Umaro, it is not free.
It's not free?
No, it's not free. It is paid for you and I's tax money.
Okay.
So it's not free. Secondly, I have always said it's not just about the numbers. The quality of education must improve in this country. The whole route learning or chew and pour and theory learning, we need to do away with that. We need to introduce the likes of competency skills. We need to introduce some level of practicality in our learning processes. We need to start making sure mathematics become a thing that kids love to learn. The last time I checked, a year or so, 2 years ago, we had less than 25% of our children who are 6 years old who were actually able to read. That needs to change. At educational level, at the tertiary stage, needs to be. We need to start seeing a reflection of industry in our tertiary education. So one of the things we have said we would do is to ensure that we actually bring what we call it industry players into the curriculum setting process, so that from the start go we know that young people are learning what they will meet in industry or what they can do for industry.
Is that not what the technical universities are doing currently?
The technical universities have become academic institutions.
Are you sure?
You know that. I mean, when they started off, they were polytechnics, they were purely technical. Today, you know, Accra Poly, well, now Accra University is doing a lot of other academic courses. We need to refocus those universities.
Is that something you would change?
We have said we will refocus them.
You said you are going to not go through the normal process to choose an IGP. Explain that to me quickly.
Basically, what we're saying is that, yes, the president has the power, or the constitution grants him the power to select or choose who he wants to have as an IGP. What we are saying is that we should have a lot more voices in that process to give it some level of meritocracy. So, for example, we are saying we want to pull together a good number of institutions, respectable institutions who represent the voice of Ghanaians, put them together and say, look, we want you to look within this country, within Africa, within the world, look for a Ghanaian who is competent, who is able to deliver, and who has shown signs of being able to give results.
Even if he's not a police officer?
Well, he has to be a police officer.
Yeah, but why do you have to go and choose within the world for a police officer who is supposed to serve Ghanaian police?
No, Umaro, I have met with police officers in Sudan and South Sudan.
Yeah, but there's a hierarchy for the police service. We know
the point I'm making is that if you say they can't be a police officer simply because they're outside, that is wrong, because I have met senior police officers who are serving on UN missions outside this country.
You think they are not known to the service? Because there's a council. There's a council that helps.
Yes, I know there's a council, but that still makes them police officers. I'm just trying to correct that point.
So they should, no, I'm not doubting that. I'm saying that any police officer you see operating or be working outside Ghana was sent by the
point I'm trying to say is that these are police officers who either have served in this country before at some point. And so they didn't just land in a UN...
so is it a vote kind of thing you want?
It's not a vote. I'm saying these are people we want to bring together and say, look through the people who qualify and who are capable of delivering results, without any, political affiliations, connections or whatever, and tell us what 3 people you feel are the best suited for the role.
Marricke Gane, independent presidential aspirant, thank you for coming on Face to Face.
Thank you for having me, Omar.